Let's see this thing here. One down there.
One of those is right and one of them's left. Not sure which one's got there, but not that it really matters this morning.
Really?
There we go. Towards there.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. Sounded good.
Bubba heard about a new fishing hole, so before the sun was up, we were on the road. A two-lane highway in the middle of the night. Went up ahead, I saw a neon sign. Took a few miles before I could make out what that sign was talking about. We needed gas and a few supplies, so when we got close, imagine my surprise when that sign said, guns, gas, bait, and beer, everything a man needs can be found in here. It ain't complicated, so let's be clear. Guns, gas, bait, and beer. There were guns on the wall, minnows in a bowl. The gas was cheap and the beer was cold. The old man behind the counter sat and stared as we filled up on gas and old Milwaukee beer. Threw some money on the counter, then I went back to ask the old man if he had a snack. Saw his face turn a little bit red, stood up to me and he said, and this is all he said, guns, gas, bait, and beer, everything a man needs can be found in here. It ain't complicated, so let's be clear. Guns, gas, bait, and beer. Well, after fishing all day, we were tired and done, so we loaded up the truck to head back home. I said we need to stop by that little store we stopped in the night before. When we got there, that store was long gone. A burned out shell that looked like a bomb had gone off, and I said, are you sure this is the same store that said, guns, gas, bait, and beer, everything a man needs can be found in here. It ain't complicated, so let's be clear. Guns, gas, bait, and beer. Right about then, a sheriff pulled up and asked if he could help us. We said, what happened to this old store? He said, oh, that blew up back in '64. And old man Wilson's body was never found. So they buried 4 of his favorite things out on the edge of town. Someone put a tombstone on that grave. Nobody knows who, but whoever it was had it engraved with guns, gas, bait, and beer. Everything a man needs can be found in here. It ain't complicated, so let's be clear. Guns, gas, bait, and beer. I said guns, gas, bait, and beer. Guns, gas, bait, and beer.
Wow.
That's so cool.
That's awesome. Good job.
That is so cool, man. He whipped that out yesterday and was playing that at the Tiki Bar. And I was like, man, because one of the things I've always, and I told Jack this yesterday, that one of the things I've always loved about Jack is he's a real storyteller, right?
He is, very much so.
He can guide you through that story, and you can see these things,
Yes.
right? And that's a God-given gift.
It is.
And that's all I ever wanted to do was tell stories.
Yeah.
You know.
You're doing good at it.
And like Harry Chabin said one time, all I wanted to do was tell stories, but it's kind of a slim market for storytellers, so I had to learn how to write songs.
And look how that turned out, right?
Really well for him, yeah.
Oh,
Man, I really appreciate you being here with us and, putting up with all that crap last night.
Oh, man.
We had a ball. Are you kidding?
Thank you for tolerating me
We had a blast.
and not calling the cops.
Oh, no, we don't do that here.
Well, now whenever his RV pulls up, the whole neighborhood is like, oh, hell.
Oh,
Jack's
hell
back in
no.
town.
Yeah.
Wow.